Hey YouTube, welcome back. This time we'll be doing something a little bit different. One of my friends was watching this video and he was asking me, so how do you go and learn all these tracks? So I figured, you know what, I'll make a video of me doing this live and how I learn a new track. And this is the next track for the USF 2000, which is a Detroit Grand Prix track. And I'm going to go and do a quick test. So usually as I head out for the very first time, I don't turn on the racing line. I want to be able to discover where that grip might be. And the very first lap, I would take it out pretty easy. And just to see what the corners are, because I've never even read the track map. This is literally my first time. And guess what? I thought this was a turn, and apparently it's not a turn. Missed a turn. So that's the runoff area. So turn one seems like the right turn, followed by another 90-degree turn. Seems like a classic street circuit. Lots of 90-degree turns. There's a left-hander. There's a big sweeper here. Seems like we really need to get that last corner right and get a good run into this one. Seems like this is a sharper right. Like that last corner, what I'm learning here is that I have to sacrifice that last corner to get a good run into the left. It's certainly a very bumpy track. Like this is the home straight. Now I'm gonna try and do a better line. Still at a slow pace, because once you get the line right, you can then pick up the pace. Now that I know sort of what the track is like, I can at least be on the right side of the track, or in this case, make the turn. Is the 300 marker, and that's too close, so I need to brake a little bit earlier. So now I remember it's not 300, it's probably 400. I'm gonna try that next lap. This is the complex. Whew. I don't know how I didn't hit the wall. And this happens a lot. Especially with cold tires.
Got wheel damage.
I steered into the corner because this wheel, being a direct drive wheel, it hurts when you have it swing. So so I actually steered into it, I noticed the wheel doesn't jerk back and forth as much as it would if I just sort of glance at it. So it's more to save my wrist. I mean, what you really should do is just to let go. But in a real car, if you hold on to it, you could break your wrist, arms. But in this case, I didn't want to have the wheel start swinging back and forth and break the wheel. Maybe that was kind of stupid. Anyway, let's try that again. You can't do that in real life. Pop back into a new car in like 10 seconds. Try 400 this time. Remember, 300 was too much. That seemed to have worked. I'm gonna swing right here because I remember there was this corner, so I can keep on the left side of here and then turn back in. And it's too fast. Because last time I clipped that corner. Same mistake again. That's not good. So what I did was
You've got wheel damage.
I braked hard at 300 meters here, and then turn in to that corner, and then turn in late here. I got on the throttle a little bit too early. I need to wait for the car to rotate a little bit more before I hit the throttle. So I'll remember that for next time. That's what I said last time, but yeah, practice makes perfect. And this one I'm remembering is 350. That was a bad corner exit. I had to get out of the throttle early there. Staying on the right side here, knowing that I have to do a left turn. I completely understeer that one. So let's take a look at let's take a look at the replay. What happened? So if we go back to the chase here, so I'm going into this corner, and then I lift off to rotate the car back, and then I'm on the left side of the track, and I should brake right here. But I didn't. I just thought a lift would be sufficient, and I understeered right into the barriers. So as you learn each corner, you get faster and faster in the initial corners, which means you have to calibrate and adjust your braking points for the next corners. Because your exit speeds in the first corners that you have a higher entry speed in the next one. Or sorry, higher exit speeds in the earlier one, meaning higher entry speeds in the later corners. So I'm still remembering this is 350. I think there's still room to improve on that one, but to be consistent, I'll just keep doing that for now. Note to self, never hit that curb. That last left-hander curve seems really high and really unsettled the car. I'm braking. Seems to have worked. I'm not sure if it worked well. Well, at least I'm stringing a lap together for once. Remember, I'm turning in later, letting it rotate, and then throttle. That one's a little bit blind on the inside of the apex there, so you really have to be committed and know what you're doing before you can even see the exit. Remember, I'm not touching this curb. It's too high. I want a good exit onto this straight here. Swing out, and then I'm remembering to brake this time. Also avoiding that curb. Yes, that curb's also very high. I'm gonna slowly back up here. Let's see if I can do a spin now. Nope, no I can't. There's not enough power in this guy to really spin the wheels. Well, I'm not doing very well right now, but this is all expected as I learn the track. I really need to get a good run out of here. I can foresee this being a massive passing opportunity. Even if you get on the outside, you can get on the inside of this corner. That bump is really scary. Especially if you go too wide, I'll have to think about that one. Basically all the curbs here are massive. It's very typical of street circuits where they actually have to cover like the sidewalks curb. Probably could have gone on the throttle a little bit earlier, but that's alright. Lift. That seems to be a cleaner exit. the reference time here and on the left-hand side of the screen, that's where I start telling myself, like, hey, I'm doing well in one sector because I'm finally getting the right lines and getting the right braking points. So even if you screw up parts of the lap, you can still keep working on the other parts. You don't have to go to pits, abandon the lap, so that you keep going. And I missed the shift there completely. That was kind of crazy. I also don't know how to multitask, so if I'm speaking and driving at the same time, my brain doesn't really compute. Brake a little bit too early. I need to watch my braking point. I've been braking at random, seemingly there. Quite bumpy, but I quite like this track. It flows well. I'm also a big fan of the 90-degree corners. So I'm learning there. I don't have to lift all the way through in that last corner. In the corner before that, I braked at 200. Ooh, that was close. Felt like I was going to hit the wall there. It was a spin. Braked a little bit too late there. I was trying to brake when the ads started appearing, but I think that was a little bit too late, and that sort of compromised me for the next two corners. So don't do that. I should brake at my normal braking point. So I braked a little later here, closer to 300, maybe 325. Because knowing that I had a bad run into that straight. I was nearly flat out in the last corner there. So maybe it's a matter of getting the last two corners really strung together. turned it early there. You need to be a little bit more consistent. There you have it. I'm slowly learning how to improve little by little, but I'm starting to at least string the lap together and know where the turns are. I'm trying to apply more throttle everywhere, see where I can find that little bit of more time. But I now know the baseline's around 130. I've had 10 laps so far. So I would say more like 6-7 hot laps so far. Or like at least at real pace. That's something to keep in mind as well as you look at tire usage. Took a little bit too much curb there. Shouldn't have curb at all there. Man, that corner is sketch. Straights are where you really gain time. You want to be fast in the fast bits. So I don't know how to end this video. I've never done this video like this before, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep practicing like this, but maybe with a less damaged car.
You've got wheel damage.
But here's the last bit before you go. I'm going to go check out on the garage side. You can see your tire wear after about what 10 laps was it? So let's see. Let's see how many laps we've done. So we've done basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 laps. Am I counting right? I can't count. 7 laps. I'll combine these two as one lap because they're so slow they probably don't have that much tire wear. But so say around 8 laps. 8 laps, you get 12%, 13%, 14, 13 in terms of tire wear. So if you have double that for a race, then you're expecting to get in the 70s. So something to keep in mind. This is a fixed setup race, so it's not like really I can change the tires here. Well, I can change it here, but not in the race, so I won't touch any of these settings. But otherwise, I might actually lower the tire pressure on all of these guys because obviously they have so much tread life remaining. I would put all of these down just to get a little bit more grip, but this is obviously a fixed setup series, so I won't be doing it. How do I get out of here? Done. Yeah, I'll change. And that's it. Thank you so much again for watching. Hope you found this useful, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. But yeah, let me know how this new video format, how much you like it, and if you do like it, please let me know in the comments. If you don't, give me a suggestion on what I should do. Thank you. I'll see you next time.